By the way, seizure warning. Uh-huh. Yep. So, this is a prediction of the future. Ooh. And I will also be brutally honest. I'm gonna cut this down. This is the longest loading screen in friggin' existence.
Thanks for that.
There
That
we
was about as 90s as I could take.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so if it wasn't bad enough that it was like flashing lights and just like an obnoxious demonic noise, but I clocked it. That loading screen took about minute and a half. So apparently it had to load a lot of stuff, a lot of evil.
I thought you were going to tell me like 5 minutes.
No, but considering the rest of these loading screens have just been like snap your fingers and it's already at 50%.
Is that the Steam arm?
Maybe.
Looks like...
Oh.
Oh! It looks like the Steam logo.
Maybe we'll have a little bit of crossover, maybe. Open up one of these panels and you'll find Half-Life 3, because that's not an overused joke.
I was gonna try and figure out how to tie Half-Life 3 into it.
Maybe if I shoot a rocket straight down and rocket jump my way up to the top layer, I can find Portal 3!
Valve has a hard time with 3, don't they?
They can't count to 3, as I've noticed.
Nope.
Please, we can overcome this.
In fact, I wish a lot of developers couldn't count that high.
As planned.
So Samuel's the evil one?
Kinda.
Yeah, but you didn't... He wasn't the one who opened the portal to hell, sweetheart, so,
Yeah. Yeah.
Samuel's the final boss, isn't he?
I can't tell you. But basically what's happening is Olivia's like, you know what, infinite power in hell, let's do it, man! So she makes a pact with demons, and then this happens, and then we get to play, something like Bejeweled. Yeah. So, unfortunately this took me, like, forever to figure out, because I could barely see my cursor.
Oh, I was about to say, dude, it's Bejeweled, what don't you know? It's
Yeah,
not hard to figure out.
There's a bit of a small screen, so I'm gonna speed this up for you. We're gonna play one round. Just like Bejeweled, you get a set number of moves, make a line of 3 or more, and you can clear the line and get points. You can also line up 3 barrels. It'll cause a giant explosion to basically get you tons and tons of points. It's actually kind of fun, although I really wish I had a mouse and keyboard for this, because slowly scrolling my cursor over to the place I wanted, it probably took most of the time, because it's not that very well done.
I'm more interested in his, rapidly moving eyebrows.
Demons.
It's like, score, moves, score, moves, score, moves.
Score moves, explosion, cacodemon, boom! And... hey, there we go. Not bad.
Oh, should you cover that up?
Yeah, I will. And by the way, we couldn't beat Olivia's score. What bullshit. She summons demons to hell and I still can't beat her. And that right there, that is one of the only references to Doom 3. That was one of the main items in the game.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, that little cube thing. It's not that important. This is the important thing, though.
Yeah, it's so important of an Easter egg that we put it beside a more interesting one.
Exactly. And by the way, that little game of Bejeweled is one of your like little mini missions for this level, is to play one round of that game. So it even like entices you. It's just like, hey, play the game.
Manual security activated.
Yeah, they make it a main mission because it was supposed to just take like 30 minutes to program a simple game with reused assets, but it turns out it took like 3 weeks. So it's like, you better play it, you better appreciate it.
I could just see like one guy ripping his hair out. It's like, what is the formula to Bejeweled? This game's been around for like, what, 15 years and I can't figure this out?
There's gotta be a more cohesive way to get their message across.
There you go.
And I swear that's a thing for Mortal Kombat.
It pretty much is. It is the crucible. That is our main objective, is to obtain the crucible. Ah!
Alright, let's blow it up.
Let's blow everything up. That is the one thing that can save us all from the demons, is the crucible.
The only accumulator in this sector is in specimen CD 587.
It's spinning gigantic hunks of spinning beef jerky.
Mmm, delicious demon jerky. I wonder how Cacodemon tastes.
Doesn't look like good jerky though. It's like the kind of stuff that's like really hard, it's been out for weeks, tough and chewy. It's just no flavor. It's just blech.
Nah, I don't like it. Well, maybe if it has like a little bit of extra spice to it, like alligator. That's some good jerky.
They look more like strip steaks, really.
How do you like your imp? Medium well.
You ever had a mancubus roll?
Oh no! What do you add to it?
It's where you take seaweed and vinegar and rice and you roll it around chunks of mancubi.
Mmm, that's some good demonic eating.
Yeah, I call it doomshi. Alright, I'm done.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you out with that. I was trying to figure something out too, and it just didn't work. I don't even like demon.
Cholesterol's way too high.
So high in sugar, cholesterol, everything that's bad for you.
So expensive, too. You have to import it from a special place called Hale.
Is that a place close to home? Do I have to go really far?
Right, I'm trying to do New York socialite, and you're apparently doing Nebraska hillbilly.
Well, it's an extended family, okay?
Very extended.
Heel's a big place. You know, the heels have eyes. Oh, God. There we go.
Thanksgiving is the worst. Because we have fancy hors d'oeuvres and caviar, and then we have KFC and Domino's.
You know what? Don't knock it till you try it, okay? Not in that particular combination, but we have had to resort to fast food one year for Thanksgiving.
I mean, why would a hillbilly like caviar? It makes no sense.
Hey, can you pass some of them fish eggs?
Because you thought that the rich person would like caviar, but no, apparently they like KFC and Domino's. See, that's how you fuck with tropes and sub to expectations. Mix it up!
And you should know because of your lavish lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're just rolling in caviar.
Ew.
Oh, in my dinner, ew. Ugh. Disgusting. Oh, hey, look.
I'd rather the fish be hatched and already born and, like, lived before I eat it. You know?
You hope they had the time of their life before you end their life?
Well, I just want to eat something that died happy, that has no regrets.
That has experience?
See, that's why fast food doesn't taste as good as homemade stuff, because you eat, like, the homemade, pure, raised stuff, you know, it's a happier animal that you eat. You go to fast food, it's an animal that's miserable, so it tastes like crap.
I'm learning so much today.
You ever had a despair burger?
No.
It's a burger made from the saddest cow on the farm.
How can you tell if they're sad?
You know what it tastes like?
Despair?
Every day of my life.
Now, when you bite into it, do you hear Linkin Park music?
I don't even think it's fun to make fun of them anymore because they're kind of crap now.
Well, that's why you make fun of them now. Because you can't make fun of bands when they're good.
Because I used to love Linkin Park.
Me too.
Musically, they were interesting. They were cool, and they were different. And I liked them. And then they released their third album, and it was kind of really, really shit.
Exactly.
It's like, hey, yeah, let's start one of our songs by jingling keys. That's a great idea.
I actually asked my sister one time. I was like, "Hey, do you think Linkin Park's any good?" She's like, "Oh yeah, lead singer's hot." Until he went emo. And I was like, that's about the time that their music started going downhill. Okay.
But the song that everyone uses, the typical emo song, Crawling, was before they even went emo?
Exactly. That was like the tipping point.
I don't know. I mean, my taste in music is just as messed up, so...
Yeah, same here. I listen to what sounds good. I don't fall into any particular genre. And that classic Doom level is actually very clever that they put there. Because that is a hint to the big story moment here at the end of this level. I'm so glad id pays attention to their games.
I thought we were gonna fall in that hole and just be like, well, shit.
Not now. I mean, save those for the end, okay?
Oh boy. Hot, 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 hot! Ow!
Okay. No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
I know it's Doom and all, but just for once, I'd love to go in a forest with Doom Guy. Because I'm still getting weary of the whole steel-covered sci-fi corridors.
You know, I would actually place money on how long that forest survives.
Probably not long. Maybe you can make all the trees destructible, so that demons can hide in between groups of trees, and you can just use a couple of well-placed shotgun blasts to blow them all down. And before the environmentalists start getting upset, saying, "Oh, it's about deforestation."
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Before that happens, at the end of the mission, someone goes, "Ah, jeez," snaps their fingers, and then new trees get planted in their place because the future.
No, I'm down with that. I actually really hate it when people try to give a meaning to games with no meaning. Like Doom. You just go around and kill demons. There's no, like, hidden message in Doom. You're just killing demons.
Till some guy holds this game when he shoots up a school, and then it's like, oh, it's Doom's fault.
Violence in video games are ruining our children.
The course of mankind.
Yeah.
On this day,
The violence in video games, which is not as bad as the violence in books, movies, TV,
salvation lies
Basically everything else.
even music.
Yeah.
Because when you enjoy media, when you enjoy a piece of consumer media, you have a responsibility not be a fuckhead. Some people neglect that responsibility.
Can you just make that the rule to everything? It's just like, don't be a fuckhead. That is the rule that is the answer to everything. If you have to ask yourself, is this a bad idea? Respond to yourself, don't be a fuckhead.
And yet there's still people out there who are on, like, strike 15, if you know what I'm saying.
I understand. They don't have that little voice in their head that says, man, this will probably make me a fuckhead.
It's called a conscience, called basic decency. Those are the people that yell at creators for delaying their game to make it better. Those are the people who visit YouTubers' houses and realize, why won't they play with me?
Those are the types of people who ask for freebies, and then when are told no, they get defensive and say, well, your art sucks anyway.
Those are the types of people who watch this video. Ah, ha, ha, ha! Not really.
No, you're the good kind of fuckheads, okay?
Yes. You're our fuckheads, and we fuckhead love you.
No, but if any of you get to that point, you will gladly wear the hat of fuckhead.
Yes. It's not a hat you should wear with pride. Because your head is fuck.
That was almost like a Zen saying. It's like, oh, your head is fuck.
Yes, I see now. It's so clear.
Oh, my head is fuck. Thank you, Sensei.
How can my head become not fuck?
Oh, many years of training it takes to not become fuck of head. By the way, all of you watching this, you're not fuckheads.
You are not fuckheads. We love each and every one of you.
Exactly. Except for the fuckheads.
Except for the... Well, you know, just...
No. I mean like stragglers. Like people who are coming...
Because I think about it, there's like two different kinds of fuckheads. It's like, oh, you fuckhead. Then, oh my god, you fuckhead.
No, I truly do mean like the people who come in just like out of nowhere who don't know that we're like joking around, who like we're not serious and everything. Like the person, who came into the Dead Rising Let's Play and called us racist for making fun of zombies. See, that's the type of person I would call a fuckhead.
How is that racist?
Apparently, zombies have rights. I mean, that's the whole plot of Dead Rising 2, but apparently us calling, like, zombies Walmart shoppers and making fun of them like that instigated to call us racists. Those are the type of people that I would call a fuckhead.
Alright, you want racist? I'll show you fucking racist.
Oh, dear lord. No.
Okay, yeah. Here is my most racist Asian voice that I can ever do. I mean, if you want to edit this out, you know, if it's too racist, yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, alright, just let me get ready, because this can be pretty offensive. So, alright, most offensive racist Asian voice. Here goes.
Okay. What the fuck, dude?
Sorry,
That's not right.
Yeah, that might have been a bit too hateful. Apologies to Asian Americans everywhere.
Oh, dear lord.
I am the fuckhead this time.
Okay. You know, people actually asked what I edited out last time. The last time we had an episode like this. And now just as kind of like karmic retribution, I think I should actually post what you said. Just to say, look at this fuckhead. Look what he said. Isn't this guy a fuckhead?
Well, I got it. I said...
Lockdown in effect.
And I said... So, hey, there you go.
You are a fucking son of a bitch. You are a fuckhead.
I forgot what you said about the trans thing, though. What did you say again?
Don't even worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
See, there's a reason that episode started out with about 3 minutes of censor jokes. Because it was bad! Now, anyway, we got a gigantic fight. This is a really cool fight. There are demons everywhere, and they don't stop for a very long time.
Nice of you to drop in.
Yes, you have a gigantic drop. Now, the one advantage, besides the amazing soundtrack kicking in, just like absolute death metal playing, is you have ammo all over the place. There's BFG ammo, there's chainsaw ammo everywhere. They give you a quad damage for when the big guys show up. They give you, like, all the preparations you need just to kill every single being in this room. Do it quickly and do it effectively. You even have those little, like, I don't know what you would call those boosts or whatever, to boost you across the room so you can just, like, look down and rain blows on them from the sky. I love this part. Oh, he's gone.
I would love to see some of the negative reviews attached to this game.
Too violent. Not enough story.
Not enough variety. Takes itself too seriously.
Beat it in 10 hours, not long enough. It's not like Call of Duty.
No, I'm curious.
Yeah, go ahead, because this is going to be a long skirmish. Because we just got Wave 2 coming in.
Won't take long.
Oh, while you're doing that, I should explain that when you get quad damage, the sound effect of your guns firing changes because it's been powered up so much. Like the plasma cannon right now, it's going nuts.
So it's an audio cue as well.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Makes sense.
I mean, besides your entire being turning purple. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, no. Okay, get out of here. Oh god. So destructive. Get out of here, Pinky Demon. You got nothing on me. Oh, Mancubi showed up. Oh yeah.
So, the only really negative things I can find on Metacritic is a 60 from an actual reviewer, like an actual site, and a 0 from some user from like a couple days ago.
Couldn't get it to load. Fucking sucks.
The actual news place says, a tribute to Doom that leaps to great heights, but fails to fully stick the landing.
What?
Don't make sense to me. And then,
It wasn't 16-bit. It sucked.
And then the 0 from the user review is, this game is half price on Steam, right? But it's still a rip-off price for this game. Too much focus on stupid multi-layer, not enough single-player campaign. Haven't bought it, never will.
So you didn't play it. You gave it a 0 and did not play it
Metacritic
when it was half price.
Metacritic just does the best things for the internet.
Just burn it all down. We don't need Metacritic.
Besides, people enjoying games, especially nowadays, is completely subjective because there's like a billion types of games out there.
Different shapes, different sizes, different genres all over the place, so everybody's different. Everybody has their own say in what makes a game good or bad or mediocre.
I mean, I'm looking at my game selections, I'm realizing I am not the gamer I used to be.
The times, they are a-changin', UDJ.
Yeah, they are. So that's why it's good to have refreshing games like this every now and again.
Okay, are you ready for this?
Sure.
At this part of the game, look at all this stuff they give you. They give you armor. They give you BFG ammo. Here's the last audio log of the level. They give you tons of armor. They give you an ammo refill. Because you're about to get into a really big boss fight that actually, shocked me because I wasn't expecting it. Even though it was hinted at the entire time. Let's go ahead and stock up on all our ammunition. I'm gonna want the biggest guns out first. And, here we go. Doom's first boss fight.
Have we even used the pistol yet?
Just in the beginning.
That's it.
And here we go. We need to get that item from Olivia, so it should be in here.
Boy, that's about as 90s as you can get, too. Big doors, and that's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, your first big boss, the Cyberdemon.
Pretty good, how are you?
I came at the office! Oh, shit!
Oh, hello.
Yeah, yep, so, really big guy. He shoots rockets. He's also fast for a big guy. He has a giant ranged firing attack. He can shoot these little I don't know what you'd call them, explosion blades or whatever. He shoots a bladed weapon at you. But this multi-shot thing, you just have to pay attention to the ground and just get out of the way. But after he does that, he uses the slash attack, which can come across the entire floor and hit you.
I see instead of white blood cells, he has missiles.
Yeah, he's got a lot of rockets. And for bosses in Doom, the BFG does not immediately kill them because that'd be too easy. By the way, fuck that attack. Oh, fuck that attack. But when you shoot a boss with the BFG, it actually stuns him. It deals a lot of damage. It'll stun them for a little bit so you can get more hits in. And every hit you do while they are stunned deals double damage.
Sweet.
And so the BFG is amazing when you're in a tight spot and you need him to stop attacking you. And I believe when you hit them with the BFG, it also drops a little bit of ammo and a little bit of health. I think that's what that is on the floor.
This is what the game was missing. I just man, it's just going from room to room fighting demons. I mean, yeah, it's fun, but, I'm not fully on board. Alright. Now it just got a whole lot better. This is what the game was missing. Epic boss fights that test me on everything that I've learned. They take all of the difficulty of a regular boss, a regular room full of demons, and they compress that into one dude.
Gimme! Take out your heart! I need this! Thank you!
Oh! I think I needed that. Did I need that? Yeah, I did.
Alright. You got it. And this'll send us to hell. Sweet.
Oh, no way. No way.
Round 2,
Yes!
baby!
Yes!
Let's go, Cyberdemon!
Yes!
Okay, so now he's got a new attack to where he puts up walls against you, and then he shoots these little blade attacks that you have to avoid.
Oh, thank you.
Down, up, down.
I was just like, wait, that looked way too easy.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Oh, thank you, yes. This is just what I need. A fucking boss fight to make me feel like a badass for taking down a big, burly motherfucker.
Oh, there's the walls. Alright, so basically he has two types of attacks that he'll do when the walls are raised. He'll either do the 3 thing, where it goes down, up, down, and then you can easily avoid those. But he'll also do like a barrage of rockets, to where you can easily avoid them, but it is hard to do because he's constantly aiming your way and you're suddenly enclosed. I think this is actually... Yeah, here's the rockets. So just, like, very carefully avoid them.
What I also like is that it's actually one-on-one.
Uh-oh. Oh! Okay.
You know, it's just you and him. None of his other guys come in and try and mess you up.
Yep, no, like, little demons to get in your way. No, this is just a one-on-one boss fight with the Cyberdemon. And actually, when you fought the Cyberdemon in Doom 1, it was just a gigantic arena that you could run around. You could always hear him. That was probably the frightening part, is you could hear something big. You could hear it roaring, you could hear it stomping around because it's so big. And the reason it was so, like, threatening is because it had a rocket launcher for an arm. So, if it hit you, you lost like 50 health in the original Doom. And that was actually the classic level, is when you start up that level, that's the first thing you see, and then you have to go find the Cyberdemon. So, I really like this level. I love it.
Yeah, this is a good level. I'm liking this one. Woo, woo.
And it actually builds up to it, too, because Samuel Hayden mentions the Cyberdemon. You get a couple logs that say, oh, beware the Cyberdemon. And you even see the pod he came out of. There's a huge pod that houses a big monster. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, we just need to go into this one room. You know, we need to get what we came here for. No, the Cyberdemon starts the fight for you. He drags your ass into the room and tosses you across it.
You wanna play? Well, I got Monopoly set up.
Do you like pickup sticks? Let's play!
I like to think that demons are just by nature really aggressive, so even though they're being very hospitable, he sees it as just them, like, being...
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, God!
I just wanted to play Monopoly. You could have been the dog. Oh.
I'm the man now, dog. Let's get out of here. Yes! Straight into hell we go.
Punch the keys, for God's sake!
I know.
You think anyone's gonna understand those references?
Like, 2 years from now, or, like,
Even
by next week?
Right now.
No, because that was like pre-YouTube. That was old internet.
It was like 2006 around the time I was doing that. I remember because I was getting hyped for Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
See, I thought it was weird that the day we're recording this, not to date this or anything, but Smash Brothers for 3DS came out 2 years ago? Holy crap.
It did. It's gonna be 2 years later, but like 2 years, comma, later.
Oh, damn it. Oh, by the way, this is our last rune challenge. I don't think I ever mentioned it.
Oh, really?
Where this unlocks a special ability saving throw, where when you're about to die, if you're able to defeat an enemy as you're just laying there dying, you can come back with health. So you save yourself from death. So of course they had to make a challenge where you only have 1 health and you have to use one of the biggest weapons that takes forever to fire again.
Could be worse. They could give you 1 health, only give you the Gauss cannon, and make it so you can only move for a little bit amount of time.
God, that would suck.
Yeah, that would suck.
Oh, Jesus!
That sucks more.
Oh, that had like 5 demons on me. A revenant is shoving his rocket launchers down my throat, and just absolute carnage and chaos. But next time on Doom, we're back in hell. We're in the Titans realm. We are literally taking the fight straight to their homeworld to fuck up hell's shit.
Well, that was the album Bat Out of Hell?
Yes.
Well, now we're taking a gat into hell.
Yes.
Here is my most racist Asian voice that I can ever do. I mean, if you want to edit this out, if it's too racist, that's fine.
This?
All right, well, all right, just let me get ready, because this can be pretty offensive. So, all right, most offensive racist Asian voice. Here goes.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Kevin Chang from Denver, Colorado.
What the fuck, dude?